Hello and welcome to Rage Against Time. Today we have the grail watch of my collection. It is this beautiful Omega Speedmaster Racing. I have owned this watch for a bit over a year and I have some interesting information to share about it. The reference model is listed on the screen. It is a smaller and more affordable alternative to larger Speedmasters while maintaining the classic Speedmaster DNA. Now, is this watch the most underrated Speedmaster model from Omega? Stick to this video and we're gonna find out. And as a disclaimer, this video is not sponsored by Omega, this watch is my own. So let's get into it. As far as dimensions, this watch comes with a case diameter of 40mm, which I think is a great size for a chronograph watch. The thickness is 15mm, but don't let the height fool you, it wears very compact on your wrist. It comes with a lug-to-lug of 45.5mm, however this watch has male end links, and the overall length is 50mm, but it does mold to your wrist very well. The lug width is 19mm and it tapers to 17mm. The size of the bracelet is a little bit weird and I will talk more about it in the bracelet section of this video. It comes with a water resistance of 100 meters, however, I will not take a chronograph watch to the water. What about you? Let me know in the comments. This watch comes with the automatic Omega caliber 3330, which has been performing flawlessly, and as you can see here in my watch accuracy app, it is showing a 0 to -1 seconds per day, which is beyond amazing. And before this movement came into place, its base was the Longines L688.2, which came derived from the ETA A08.L01, which is based on the ETA 7753. However, this gives the movement a strong foundation with Omega's refinements, such as adding the Co-Axial escapement for longevity and accuracy, a column wheel chronograph for smooth operation, and a silicone hairspring for added resistance to shocks and magnetism. And also, this watch comes with a power reserve of 52 hours. The case, of course, is of extremely high quality. It's made out of stainless steel and has a beautiful brush finish with polished chamfers running from lug to lug. The chronograph design feels compact compared to the 42mm Moon watch. One thing that I really love about this is that the brush steel reflects light at different angles, which gives a premium high quality appearance. About the dial, I think it's beautiful. This is the black dial version of this watch, and depending on the lighting and angle that you look at it, it sometimes gives a very nice graphite hue with vertical streaks reminiscent of a wood pattern and gives a very nice and unique effect. The sub-dials feature what is called the Clou de Paris texture with a clean white border. At the 3 o'clock, we have the 30-minute counter of the chronograph, at 6 o'clock the 12-hour counter of the chronograph, and at the 9 o'clock we have the continuous small seconds of the current time of the day. And towards the bottom we have the date window, which is positioned at 6 o'clock, which I think it blends very nicely to the design of this watch. And I love that it has a date function, however this can be a little bit polarizing. The tachymeter bezel is made out of black aluminum insert, and I think it contrasts very nice with the steel case. It comes with a beautiful double dome sapphire crystal with impeccable AR coating and ensures minimal reflections. I do not get a lot of reflections when looking at this watch from indoors or outdoors. I can tell the time without any issues anywhere I go. About the bracelet, it is made out of brushed stainless steel with subtle polished lines in the center. I think it's very stylish. It has male end links, but it hugs to the wrist very well due to a nice downward angle. It's a little bit annoying to adjust at first, as typical with Omega bracelets, but once set up, it's incredibly comfortable. The lug width of this bracelet is 19mm and it tapers to 17mm. I think that 19mm makes finding aftermarket straps a little bit tricky. It comes with a nice compact folding clasp with two options of micromillimeter adjustment, so you can get the perfect fit on your wrist. And this is how this watch looks on my 6.7-inch wrist. If you have been enjoying this video so far, please consider giving it a like or subscribing to my channel, I would really appreciate it. The caseback is made out of solid stainless steel with Speedmaster engraving, along with the Seahorse logo and specifications about the watch. It has a nice touch against the skin and it feels very solid. The lume is blue and it's decent, but it's definitely not a lume monster. It is missing lume at 3 and 9 o'clock due to sub-dials, but the legibility is still fine in low light. The lume is only used to check the time, you cannot do any chronograph function at night. And if you compare this to something like a Zelos, the lume is not impressive at all. This watch is discontinued, so you'll have to find it used or on the grey market. The prices range between $2,500 to around $3,500, depending on the condition. And as a hint, I found mine on Joma Shop and at the time they had a good discount. I doubt you will find this model in any Omega boutique, but I could be wrong, don't quote me on that. This Omega Speedmaster Racing is a hidden gem in the Speedmaster lineup, and I believe it is the most underrated by popularity standards. It offers a compact and wearable case of 40mm compared to the Moon watch. It's more affordable than other Speedmaster models you see out there. It has an automatic chronograph movement with great accuracy. It has a beautiful textured dial with unique lighting effects, and also is sporty, but has refined aesthetics that work well for daily wear. And after all, it's still an Omega watch, so expect great quality. Few downsides are the hard to pull crown, the height might be a little bit tall for some people, but I think it wears very well once adjusted properly. The 19mm lug width makes strap changes a hassle if you're the type of person that likes to change straps, and the date pusher requires a tool which isn't ideal. I don't like the idea of putting sharp objects to adjust the date, and we'll have to rely on the provided plastic tool to avoid major scratches. Overall, I love this watch and it's the grail watch of my collection. I am very happy to own this watch and I think it is a great entry level to the Speedmaster lineup, or if you're drawn to it because of its size. I think it is a model that is not very popular and should be on everyone's radar. Let me know what you think in the comments. Would you add this one to your collection? Thanks for watching Rage Against Time, and if you enjoyed the review, do not forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more watch content. See you in the next one.